In global politics, we often talk about natural alliances, relationships that don't need nurturing. But let me tell you, that's far from the truth. Alliances have to be cultivated. Ties must be rejuvenated. That's how diplomacy works. Under Joe Biden, America is on a mission to do just that. It's no secret, US allies were not fond of Donald Trump. They're expecting a reboot under Joe Biden, a more conventional president. So far, indications are that Biden is game. He keeps saying America is back, and in Asia, he has a chance to walk the talk. Maiden foreign visits are always important. They signal purpose, proximity, and priorities. Biden dispatched his two top officials to Asia for their maiden visit, Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin. Their first stop was Tokyo. Blinken and Austin held 2+2 dialogues with their Japanese counterparts. The focus was a free and open Indo-Pacific. So inevitably, the conversation revolved around China. Until now, Blinken talked about the Chinese test, a kind of fierce competition. But on Tuesday, the language changed. Listen to this. He warned of an American pushback against Chinese aggression and coercion.
We're united in the vision of a free and open Indo-Pacific region, where countries follow the rules, cooperate whenever they can, and resolve their differences peacefully. And in particular, we will push back if necessary when China uses coercion or aggression to get its way.
Now remember, this is Asia. This is supposed to be China's backyard. In that context, Blinken's comments and these diplomatic missions gather more importance. For Japan, the alliance with America is crucial. Around 55,000 US troops are stationed in Japan. For a pacifist country surrounded by rivals, security is paramount. The same goes for America. To tackle China in the high seas, the US needs to deploy carriers and warships, and they need a safe place to harbor. This is where Japan comes in. The Pacific Alliance may not be America's oldest, but in current times, it could be the most consequential. And Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin realizes this.
I know Japan shares our concerns with China's destabilizing actions. And as I have said before, China is a pacing challenge for the Department of Defense. And we know that competing in today's shifting global dynamics can only be done through the spirit of teamwork and cooperation, which are the hallmarks of our alliance with Japan.
Top American officials are in Asia. No doubt China was watching. It released a statement too. Beijing says the cooperation between the US and Japan should not target any third country. It's a bit late for that. After accosting foreign vessels in international waters and making unilateral claims of sovereignty, what else was China expecting? The Asia mission signals a clear policy change in Washington. 4 years back, Donald Trump made Saudi Arabia his first foreign destination as president. His top diplomat's maiden visit was to Germany. But now things are changing. First, a virtual Quad summit, and now an extensive Asia outreach. Blinken and Austin also met with Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga. Suga will be making a state visit to the US in April. This would make him the first foreign leader to meet Biden at the White House, another indication of the policy recalibration. While China clearly topped the agenda, another rogue state also featured in the talks. North Korea. The US has been trying to reach out to Pyongyang since mid-February, but there's been a radio silence from the other side. On Tuesday, Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, broke the silence, a sharply worded statement against the United States. And I'm quoting here. A word of advice to the new administration of the United States that is struggling to spread the smell of gunpowder on our land from across the ocean. If it wants to sleep in peace for the coming 4 years, it had better refrain from causing a stink at the first step. So how does America plan to deal with North Korea? Donald Trump thought his personal charm would win over Kim Jong-un. That clearly did not happen. Biden has a different approach. He has refused to meet Kim unless Pyongyang denuclearizes. Frankly, there's no playbook to deal with rogue states. It's trial and error, always has been. Blinken and Austin have completed the first leg of their Asia tour. On Wednesday, they'll fly to Seoul, and from there they part ways. The Pentagon chief will visit India, while Blinken will head to Alaska for talks with Chinese officials. This tour is as much about symbolism as substance. Biden's two top lieutenants shoring up American alliances in China's backyard. The next couple of days could define Sino-US ties for years to come. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.